Hey, JFrost here. Today we'll see some underrated GBA games that have great quality and are very fun to play. Let's get into it. The GBA was a great console with games that made history that people continue to play today. So let's see the games that were little known and are hidden gems. Boktai The Sun Is In Your Hand. This game was created, designed, and produced by Hideo Kojima with his team and Konami. What is this game about? The plot is set in the Age of Darkness when a mysterious dark matter appeared, bringing back creatures called Immortals. You play Django, a young vampire hunter, son of another renowned vampire hunter, who inherits the solar gun. Django travels to the cursed city of Astrakhan to avenge the death of his father, Ringo, and stop the rise of Immortals to save humanity. Gameplay. The game has unique mechanics. Solar sensor integrated into the cartridge measures the actual light and uses as energy for the main weapon, the solar gun. This mechanic is very interesting because depending on the light level, you load the gun faster and influence some environments of the game. The game also uses an internal clock simulating day and night, changing environment and enemy behavior. Elements of stealth, puzzles, and boss battles. A very interesting game with great bosses and a design that will not leave you with a bad taste. Drill Dozer, developed by Game Freak, yes, the same team behind Pokemon, but this time instead of catching creatures, you're busting through walls. You play as Jill, the daughter of a gun boss. After her father is attacked and a valuable red diamond is stolen, Jill starts an adventure to take revenge and rescue her father. The gameplay. Gameplay-wise, you're going to control this little mech, which has a drill capable of breaking obstacles by increasing power with each gear, solving puzzles, facing enemies, bosses, and changing shapes depending on the areas. In this game you will have a lot of fun with detailed scenarios and beautiful sprites. A game-free game that is not Pokemon, but you will like if you like the platform genre. Scourge High is an action-adventure game with touches of Metroidvania, released in 2006 for GBA and DS, developed by Orbital Media and published by South Peak Interactive. You play Genosa Arma, a bounty hunter hired to investigate Lab 58 on the planet Enos, where an infection with a parasitic virus called Scourge is breaking out. Genosa is infected and must contain the spread of Scourge, whining her body to survive while she searches for a cure. Gameplay. Isometric perspective with platforming, shooting, puzzles, and tactical combat. It uses a weapon affinity system similar to rock, paper, scissors. Each weapon is strong against certain enemies, but can strengthen others. Also, there's an infection mirror that if reaches 100% you are dead. You will get skills to advance through the areas, and more stuff. A game that is inspired by Metroid and catches part of that atmosphere. Sigma Star Saga is a unique action RPG side-scrolling shooter released for the GBA in 2005, developed by WayForward and published by Namco. The game has classic RPG exploration on alien planets with intense space shooter combat segment, all set within a sci-fi storyline about a human pilot who goes undercover with an alien race in desperate attempt to prevent an intergalactic war. The gameplay. You will explore planets in action RPG style, where you will start with a pistol and in the side-scroller shooter in the spaceship. Get improvement and weapons for the spaceship with a combination system that will allow you to make 1,000 combinations. If you like space games and intergalactic wars, this is for you. The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Punky King, is a Metroidvania released in 2005 for the GBA. It was developed by Toast and published by Buena Vista Games. The game tells the origin story of how Jack Skellington became the Punky King of Halloween Town. It focuses on his first battle against Oogie Boogie, who invades Halloween Town with a play of bugs and monsters. Jack sets out to defend his own, meeting familiar characters along the way like Sally, Dr. Finkelstein, and the Mayor. The gameplay: a classic Metroidvania experience where you will explore a non-linear map, gaining skills to unlock new map areas, upgrades to Jack, and defeating the bosses. All this to get into the Jack Worlds, a game based on a movie that is not garbage. Quite the opposite. If you like Metroidvanias, this is a solid game. Shining Soul 2 is an action RPG developed by Nest-Tech and Grasshopper Manufacture and published by Sega for the GBA in 2003 in Japan and 2004 in North America. It's actually the sequel to Shining Soul and part of the larger Shining series, which dates back to the early 90s, with Shining in the Darkness on the Sega Genesis. Set in the world of Rune, the game drops the player into a classic RPG adventure, where you take on the role of 8 unique character classes, from the speedy archer to the powerful dragon warrior. The gameplay is fast-paced, featuring real-time combat, loot gathering, and character progression, basically a handheld version of the kind of dungeon crawler RPGs that were super popular on consoles and PC. One of the standout features of Shining Soul 2 is its multiplayer mode using the GBA link cable. Up to 4 players could team up for some classic dungeon exploration together. But this time it was a hidden gem, especially for RPG fans who wanted a deeper experience on the go. While it didn't gain massive mainstream popularity, Shining Soul 2 still holds a special place in the hearts of those who play it, and remains one of the more underrated titles in the Shining franchise. If you don't know about these games, comment down below, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, keep playing.